Okay, so here we are. Mercury in Leo. You know, I think this could be a lot of fun. The keys to manifestation are about joy. So when we're looking at Mercury and the laws of attraction and an opportunity to express joy, the fifth house is fertile ground. It's where our hobbies are. It's where romance lives. It's where we express ourselves, performers, actors, entertainers, hobbies, all sorts of fun things exist in the fifth house. So now I want to offer this idea. I think taking the artistic expression, the creative pursuits, the recreational outlets that Leo loves, and then looking and using them as devices and tools to apply the laws of attraction. So when I think about the idea of Mercury representing I think, and the idea that there's sort of saying, that which I think of creates at one level. That which I think of and speak of creates at another level. That which I think of, speak of, and do is made manifest in my experience. And this is sort of the inspiration for this set of videos that I'm doing on Mercury. So when I'm looking at Mercury in Leo or in the fifth house, I'm thinking very much that I get to look at, as a Leo, first of all, if I'm coming from my heart, because that's one of the challenges of Leo in general, is being vulnerable to the heart's desires. But I feel like the idea of musing on what it is you want to experience, it feels a little bit easier here for me. Okay. I have to say, because I feel like anytime you can make that fun, allowing yourself to enjoy something, do something fun. And when you're in that vibe of having something fun, that's a perfect time to make a declaration. That's a perfect time to set an awareness and a ripple effect out into the universe, that as you are sitting in some sort of entertaining enjoyment place, you could even be sitting on the couch with your family watching a movie and just having this wherewithal moment that you're having so much fun. And then in that moment, make an internal declaration to the universe. And I would like to experience bop, 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 bop. And in doing so, that is a very, very powerful opportunity to use your mercurial everyday activities, including the I think, I speak, and then ultimately the I am. Because that what we think of long enough, it represents our beliefs. And then once our beliefs are established and we speak and speak and speak of those beliefs, the beliefs of, oh, I'm not lucky. Oh, money doesn't come to me. Oh, I always get losers in relationships. Those kind of conversations are undermining. It would be best not to speak of them at all rather than to entertain them. I know that the human likes to commiserate with others over their romantic trysts or their artistic challenges. But in this particular case, being aware of the mercurial process of your mind and then implementing fun, implementing a dynamic where you do something, again, I want to use the word frivolous, the crossword puzzle, or you sit down and you get a big belly laugh out of, a dumb TV show like Generation Gap. And then being in that vibration of fun and enjoyment, and then going into I almost want to say I want to use the word scripted, because the fifth house represents performers and actors use a script. So I almost feel using the mercurial, I think, I speak, I write. So almost writing myself a script, and then looking at that script, making sure that it is reflective of the experience I want to have, not stepping into the future or somehow dragging in the past. I'm a bit of a wordsmith, I have to say. So when people say, I will, then I feel as if they're putting their intention out into the future. So it's an I am is in the present, and everything after the I am is about to manifest in your world. So as the Leo king, and I want to say the king of the zodiac, I feel as if Mercury placed here gets to use the highest vibrations of the enjoying elements of the human experience, the pleasurable ones, even more so than the Venusian ones, because here's where we implement the Venusian ones. We get to really sit in them. So as an exercise, I would literally make a list of things that I want to manifest. And for Leo, I don't know if I think that that's going to be that difficult. I mean, of course, every Leo has their challenges, but I absolutely think that part of this list is identifying where you're overly invested in the audience and their reaction to this list, and where it's authentically your own, where you're not only the performer, but you are also the audience, so that you can applaud your own. Because I feel like going through this exercise of determining whether what it is that you want is something you want authentically, or whether you think you'll have the approval of the audience or the applause of the audience, will be very important for moving forward and actually seeing the manifestation come through more rapidly. That's what I want to put it. So this looking at what I want, let's give an example. As a Leo, I want to experience my sculpture being in an art show. Okay, so if let's say that you want to put your self-expression out in front of an audience, what is your motivation for that audience? Because is the motivation for them to enjoy your artwork, because that would be the highest vibration? Or is there maybe a little bit of the, I think I need their approval in order for me to move my story forward, which would be a slight underbelly? Because I think it's super important to identify the think, because inadvertently, whatever it is I think will sneak out of my mouth in one way or another. And if I am inadvertently seeking validation for that which I think, I could set myself up for failure in some ways by not being conscious of that. So I think that's important. And I think that having this sort of Caesar Milan process of exercise, discipline, and love, I forget his little formula. I think if you were actually, doing something that you enjoy, a recreational outlet of some kind, before you go into a creative process or a manifestation process. I also think for the Leos that vision boards and places where you can use color and visual aids and things that get you excited to look at it, that's very powerful, versus just words on paper. Lots and lots of color would be helpful. So to use mercurial dynamics in the 5th house of Leo and the laws of attraction together is a way of using entertainment, hobbies, and fun to lower any resistant thoughts, any judgmental thoughts, any less than thoughts, and to help identify that each individual enjoyment is an invitation for the masses to have their own individual enjoyment. I hope that helps. Mercury in the 5th house and the laws of attraction. We'll be back with another video soon.